The truth is, most women aren't going to walk up and say, "Hey, I'm into you." That's just not how we operate. Instead, we tend to send signals, some subtle, some less obvious. And if you don't know what to look for, you'll probably miss them. That's why today we're breaking down 7 things women usually only do when they genuinely like someone. If you've noticed her doing even a few of these, there's a good chance she sees you as more than just a friend. 1. She remembers the little things about you. One of the clearest ways to tell she's interested is if she remembers details most people would forget. Maybe you mentioned in passing that your favorite coffee order is caramel cold brew, and next time she surprises you with one. Maybe you told her weeks ago about a stressful work project, and she brings it up later to ask how it went. Or maybe she recalls the name of your childhood dog even though you only mentioned it once. This isn't just about having a good memory. Most of us forget small things people say all the time. What makes this different is that she's choosing to lock those details away because they matter to her, and because you matter to her. People remember what's important, and if she's holding on to your random little stories, it means you're not random at all in her eyes. 2. She opens up about her quirks or vulnerabilities. Everyone has walls up. In today's world, most of us are careful about who we show our raw, unfiltered side to. So when a woman starts sharing her quirks, insecurities, or even past struggles, that's not just casual conversation. That's trust. Maybe she admits she gets anxious before big meetings. Maybe she tells you she can't fall asleep without watching her favorite childhood cartoon. Maybe she shares something deeper, like a bad breakup that really affected her. All of these are little cracks in the polished version of herself that she shows to most people. And if she's revealing those cracks to you, it means she wants you to see who she really is underneath. That kind of openness is actually one of the strongest forms of attraction, because it's risky. She's basically saying, "I feel safe enough with you to let my guard down. I want to know if you'll accept me as I am." 3. She shows genuine interest in your passions. Let's be honest, most people don't really care about other people's hobbies unless they already care about the person themselves. So if she's curious about your passions, that's a big deal. Say you're into photography. She might ask about your camera gear, want to see the photos you've taken, or suggest going on a photo walk together. If you're obsessed with a certain sport, she might ask about the rules or even sit through a game just to understand what excites you. If you play guitar, she might want to hear you practice or ask you to teach her a few chords. The point isn't that she's suddenly in love with photography, football, or music. The point is that she's invested in you. She wants to share the things that make you light up because it helps her connect with you on a deeper level. This kind of curiosity is rarely fake. If she wasn't into you, she wouldn't bother. But if she is, she'll take the time to learn, to ask, and to engage. Not because of the activity itself, but because of the person behind it. 4. She puts extra effort into looking good around you. This is one of the most classic, but still one of the clearest signs. When a woman likes you, she thinks about how she presents herself around you. Maybe she wears something she knows you once complimented. Maybe she tries a new hairstyle or puts on a little extra makeup. Or maybe it's not so much about big changes, but small adjustments. Reapplying her lip gloss, fixing her hair, smoothing out her clothes. These little touches are known as preening behaviors in psychology, and they're not random. They're subtle ways of signaling attraction and drawing your attention without saying a word. It's not about changing who she is, it's about highlighting her best features and showing that your opinion matters. Women don't go out of their way to look good for someone they don't care about. If she's doing it around you, it's because she wants you to notice. 5. She finds excuses to spend time with you. One of the simplest truths about attraction is this: people make time for the people they like. If she's looking for ways to be around you, that's a huge sign she's into you. It might be small things, like asking if you want to grab coffee, suggesting you study or work together, or inviting you to an event she's going to. Sometimes it's more subtle, like asking for help with something she could easily do herself, or, coincidentally, showing up at places she knows you'll be. The activity itself isn't the point. She doesn't really care if it's running errands or binge-watching a show. What matters is being in your presence. That's what she's trying to create. If you notice her consistently making the effort to include you in her plans, it's not by accident. She's investing her time, which is one of the clearest ways to show she cares. 6. She mirrors your energy and body language. One of the most subconscious but powerful signs of attraction is mirroring. If you lean in, she leans in. If you cross your arms, she might do the same. If you get excited telling a story, she lights up with the same energy. Why does this happen? because humans naturally mirror the people we feel connected to. It's a way of building rapport and creating a sense of we're in sync. And when it happens in dating, it's almost always a sign of chemistry. This mirroring can be so subtle that you don't notice it right away. But if you pay attention, you'll see the patterns. The rhythm of her speech matches yours. Her movements align with yours. Her mood reflects your mood. If she's consistently mirroring your energy, it's her body's way of saying, I feel close to you. I want to be aligned with you. That doesn't happen with just anyone. It happens when there's genuine attraction. 7. She makes you feel like a priority. At the end of the day, words are easy. What really matters is how someone makes you feel through their actions. And one of the strongest signs a woman likes you is when she makes you feel like a priority in her life. That might look like replying quickly to your texts, carving out time for you even on busy days, or rearranging her schedule to fit you in. You'll notice that she doesn't just squeeze you into the cracks of her life. She creates space for you, and it's not just about availability. It's about how present she is when she's with you. She puts her phone down. She engages in the conversation. She makes you feel like you're the most important person in the room. When someone values you, it shows. And when a woman consistently shows through her time and energy that you matter, it's because you genuinely do. And here's the key. Attraction always shows itself in action. If she's putting in the time, the energy, and the effort to connect with you, that's her way of telling you, without words, that you matter to her. So don't ignore these signs. Pay attention to them, because when you notice them, you'll see what's been there all along. Her way of saying, I like you. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Has this ever happened to you?